Next, we have another former client, Scott Hipsher. Obviously, I didn't do a very good job representing him because he ended up in prison, but not on the case I represented him on. And then the other thing that I wanted to tell you, Scott, now that you're graduating, is that back then you were not nearly as smart as you thought you were, and I really didn't believe a word that was coming out of your mouth. Scott is in reentry court. He got here a little differently than a lot of people did. He has several petitions to revoke his suspended sentence pending. He has a track record on probation that is horrible. He has a track record on parole that is horrible. And basically, when the petitions to revoke were filed, everybody felt that he had no options left, that he was going to go back to prison for a very long time. His attorney came up with an interesting approach. He said, let's let him out of jail on bond, and as a condition of his bond, he has to complete the reentry court program. So we did that and set his cases for fact-finding hearing. He'd show up in court, sit there through the court session, watch me send people off to prison. And then his attorney would say, can we continue this case? And I'd say yes, and we continued it. And Scott continued to work very, very hard in the reentry court program. He has done well. He takes it seriously. He again is another one who reaches out to help other folks in the recovery community. And it's been a real pleasure working with him once he saw the light. The unusual way that he came into reentry court means that what is going to happen tomorrow morning is we're going to put a minute on his case that says that he has successfully completed the reentry court program. It is currently set for fact-finding hearing at some point. I didn't look that up, but I know Scott knows what it is, and he will get a text message reminding him that he needs to be in court. And he will come to court, and we will dispose of the petition to revoke his suspended sentences in some fashion. Because it is a pending case, I cannot make any predictions as to what that is going to be. Obviously, the prosecutor has the right to weigh in. The defense counsel has the right to weigh in. They all have the right to present evidence. And after we have heard all of the evidence, which I assume is also going to include how well he's done in reentry court, we will make a decision as to what to do with it. In the meantime, you do get a certificate and the opportunity to talk, so please come forward.
Hi, everybody. First off, I'd like to thank God for making me become the man that I should have been a long time ago. I'd like to thank the judge for seeing the man in me that I could be and giving me a chance. Thank you, Your Honor. I'd like to thank the reentry team, starting with Stephanie. She's great, everybody. If anybody ever tells you that probation or in-home or all them people, if they talk smack about them, that usually means that they're still out there doing dirt. Because I'm talking great about them, and I used to talk smack about them, so here I am, successfully prospering in life, and if they're talking bad about them, that means they're still out there doing dirty. consequences are a byproduct of the game we all love playing, and I don't play the game anymore. I'm retired. I'd like to thank Jeff Coomer. He was my MRT coach in the class. I was in it with Matt and Frankie J. Over about to say Frankie Bradley. One name. I'd like to thank Jeremy Lovell. What the judge was talking about on probation and stuff, they score you, and I was a 7. I was off the charts. Probation didn't want me or anything. He said I was a butthole on paper until he met me in person. So you can't judge a person by what they score on paper. Right, Jeremy? Wherever he's at. I don't know where he's at. But, there's a lot of people I want to thank. I want to thank my family for sticking with me. I want to thank Courtney for letting me into her and Leland's life. I want to thank Megan, which she's always been good to me. I have very little interaction with her, but she's been there. Brian Day, I've known him for a while. My kids used to play football for him. I'd like to thank, look at Christy over there. Christy, she was always cool at work release. Even Miss Berry, where's she at? We did a fake 10-10 and she about got me kicked in the face at work release. Hi, Sheriff. See, that's a good thing about this recovery and living sober and clean now. You can wave at the police and they ain't got nothing on you. You ain't got to worry about them. You ain't got to worry about them when they're behind you. You ain't got to worry about anything. So, if you're doing good, that's you can't have one foot in that old world at all. When you're in recovery, you absolutely have to totally forget about the old world and live in the new world. Oh, Doug, I forgot about Doug. Doug, man, what's up? Hey, I forgot. I posted today and I forgot Wayne. Don't feel bad. Yeah, and Doug, he's really a great guy. But when you're on the other side of the fence, man, he's really terrible. But on this side, though, he's a great dude. He's a good person, man. Like I said, if anybody talks any crap about the probation department, the judge, or anything like that, that means they're pretty much on bull crap. I've been wanting to say, I've been 0-5 in Superior 1, and I was about due for a win, and I got it. Thanks.